to the Rabbitohs Centre. It's Wednesday training, and Ben Hornby has picked 3 debutants to start against the Dragons. It's a Dragons triple header out there at Netstrata Jubilee Stadium, also known as Cogra Oval. And the boys are just coming out now. The sun's out. It's broken through beautifully, just in time for this filming. It was miserable this morning and drizzly. But here in Maroubra, the sun's out and the players are on the field. So of interest, the 3 debutants are Jahamet Shibasaki from the Townsville Blackhawks, Dion Tialpa, who's been in the Rabbitohs system since he was a 14-year-old kid, and also Matt French on the bench. So congratulations to those 3 guys that are going to be making their Rabbitohs debuts. Now, he's already made his NRL debut. He's played with the Broncos and the Knights, I think it is. And there's a bloke that you all know, Latrell Mitchell. He's back this week from a 3-week little holiday. Well, it wasn't a holiday, it was a suspension. But he's back at fullback because we've got some injuries. Jai Gray, I saw him in there. He's in a boot. Tass is in a boot. Footy Dean's on crutches or walking around gingerly. We've been devastated by injuries. And there's a young fella out in the field. First is Hazen Mellors, Queensland boy. And he's not far away from a return. And there he is, Frenchie. Matt French, number 17 jersey. He's a New South Wales Cup star. He's spent some time on the Central Coast with Blake Taff as teammates up there. And he's a workhorse forward, very busy, brings a lot of energy when he's out on the field. And here comes some more. There's Cody Walker. Let's have a look. The 200 game man, Cody Walker. Started his career late, but he soon got going and he's going to play his 200th game. And I just had a look, he scored 91 tries, thanks very much. And he's kicked 10 from 12 in his career in year 1 at 83%. All from the sideline too, I think. I might ask him about that a bit later if we get a chance. But yeah, congrats to Cody. Very proud moment for him. And look for him to have a big one out there on Saturday at Cogra. Another bloke on the field, the number 8 there. You might know who this is. Let me get him there, looking into the sun here as usual. Alex Johnston, and he looks to be moving all right. He's not wearing the, I don't know if you can tell if it's red or green, doesn't really matter, but he's wearing the number 22 jersey, so he is on the extended bench. And if he's fit, I'm not sure if he's going to pass a fitness test or what he's got to do, but I'm sure he'll come in. So then someone might drop off, well, someone will drop out. And we're not sure. We're speculating on that this morning, who will drop out if AJ comes in, but we'll leave that up to Benny Hornby. So it's a real test for Hornby, taken over, and then half the side's out, half the squad. We've had to bring up blokes from New South Wales Cup like Bailey Bentley Huppe, Chase Chapman, and others. But he hasn't picked a bad side, I don't think. Not too bad. So there he is, Shibasaki, coming out. I just thought, who's that guy? He's a new bloke, and he is. And I just watched the video of the Blackhawks in their meeting room, and the coach said he got the call from the Rabbitohs, and he gave him a training shirt, and all his mates clapped him. So there he is. He'll be playing on the wing. Shibasaki. He's got some experience, and he's come in to help us solve the injury crisis at the club. Jahamet Shibasaki. And it'd be nice to see him score a try or two out there. We shall see. Okay, so let's have a look over here. We've got the great Johnny Sutton coming out. There's Joe O'Callaghan, New South Wales Cup coach. We've got Hosty over there, Jacob Host. A few more coming out now. There's Pete Mamazelos, starting on the bench. Pistol Pete. And Keon is one of the last coming out now. Keon Kalamatungi. Him and Jai Arrow in the second row. That's back to what we've seen before. They quite often played back row and played big minutes, and it was good for the forward rotation that those two guys played the big minutes, and the luxury for the coach to be able to just play who they give the other forwards, good game time. So let's have a look for the man of the moment, Dion Tiapa. I missed him when he come out. And like I said, I'm looking into the sun here. Sorry for that. It's lost the focus now. There we go. We'll come back. There we go. Apologies for that. So let's have a look. There he is out there. I'm pretty sure it's number 66. There he is. I'm pretty sure it's Dion Tiapa, number 66. 66. Dion Tiapa. We call him Neon Dion, after the great Dion Sanders, the Big Show. But what a story it's been. Like I said, Dion, I've spoken to him about this. He's been at the club since the under-14s development. And he played Harold Matts, ball, flag. And now, after all this wait, and he's standing behind a couple of boys there, after such a long wait, he's finally going to get a chance to play in the number 7 jersey, the famous number 7 jersey for the Rabbitohs. And there's a lot of people in front of him there, but you can see that who I'm focusing on. He's behind all those boys there. There he is. He's next to Shibasaki, so that's an NRL debutant. And yes, there's been some injuries that have forced Ben Hornby's hand, but he definitely deserves it. Dion does. And he's had some injuries, but he's a running half. He's an attacking half, and he's got good hands. He's a New South Wales Cup champion. He was one of the reasons they won the premiership last year, and also the state championship, because he's got all the skills. He's got a good kicking game. He's tough, and he'll take the line on. So, as you can see, I do like Dion. He's a great young kid, and his family made banners saying Neon Dion after I gave him that nickname. So, and there's the whistle. So we're just going to film the warm-up here of the mighty Rabbitohs, and that sun is extremely bright. So if I do go off screen, you can understand why, but we'll focus in on the boys now. And so they'll just do some warm-up drills here, and we'll film for a bit longer until they tell us its camera's off. But yeah, like I said, it's a triple header. So the first game's the New South Wales Cup at 12:40, and that's on Foxtel, on Fox League. And then the flag are on at 3 o'clock. And then the first grade at 5:30 to kick off Super Saturday. Oh no, the second game is Super Saturday. And yeah, so who we got over here? Jai Arrow? Is that Jai Arrow, Bridget?
I think so. I'm not sure. I think so.
Yeah, there he is, heavily strapped.
Like a mummy.
He's
Yes, it is.
like a mummy. Yeah.
Shoulders strapped, yeah.
Yeah, how tough is he? Well, you could see he was sort of struggling last week, but they offered to take him off, and he said, "No, I'm not coming off." And that's the sort of bloke he is. Queensland Origin star. And there he is.
Dion here.
Just raises the arm a bit there. So out he comes. He might have just been getting strapped. That's why he's a bit late. All that strapping takes time.
Yeah, Dion and Matty French. They're quite great, yes.
Yep. We'll go along the line. holding the hand over the... I've got the cap on. I'll try and...
But they're not rehab. Because Isaac's playing.
We've got a rehab group over here.
Oh, okay.
Rehab because Campbell's there.
Yeah, and
Yes, he is too.
I noticed Isaac's over there too.
Rehab training.
So that's also Leon Tehu. So you got Campbell, Leon Tehu, Isaac, and is that Richie?
Junior's on the end.
Junior.
So where's AJ? Down here.
AJ's with the... He's with the
Well,
main
there you
group.
go.
Well, breaking news, is it? He's not in the rehab group, so that's got to be a good
There
sign.
you go.
So our superstar...
Isaac's in the rehab group.
Our superstar left winger, who's only got to score a few more to go past Billy Slater. And there's Bailey Bentley Huppe, who will be wearing the number 18 jersey. So I think they must have went to the NRL and, like I said on my last show, for special permission to bring some of these guys up into the top 30, but not saying he's going to play, but he's number 18. And he hasn't been named in New South Wales Cup. Thank you very much, Tony Day, for that little bit of info. So I'm not saying anything here, but he might well be the 18th man.
I'm actually
Concussion
surprised to
substitute.
see Leon training.
Well, he can train, he just can't play.
I spoke to him last week. He said they've given him 2 weeks off. 2 months off.
Tallis Duncan, he's back. Tal, off the bench.
Just, yeah, but he can still run.
Cam Murray's out. Tal Duncan in. And there was a rumour on the show about his plans for his future at the club, and I'll just reiterate that it was just a rumour that someone said on the show. There's no truth in it as far as I know. Tal's not going anywhere, and he's back in the 17. I look for him to have a big game. He's been out for a couple of weeks, I think, so get back in there and rip in.
I actually surprised Junior because he was still in that group.
Got the few of the borough behind us here, just chatting away, talking about the team, die-hard fans. But yeah, there he is again, AJ. So he's moving quite freely, and he's, like I said, he only needs I think 3 more tries to go past the great Billy Slater into second all-time. And he needs 25 more to go past the great Ken Irvine. And I suspect it's not going to be this year now because of this injury, but when I said that to him, he said, well, you never know. So he'll need to score, probably a couple a week to do it. But if he stays healthy, then I reckon next year can lock him in to be the greatest try scorer in this game's history. Who else we got there? There's Cookie there with the hat backwards. You can't miss him, the beach sprinter. So we had a milestone game last week. And
76 in the
Cody's has got his this week.
This one here? Or this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was him. I was looking. Yeah, okay.
Trell and Jack
Well,
there.
he was over that side at
Right.
first, but
And Jack's been playing well. He's giving everything he's got.
You going,
I
Paul?
wasn't sure if you were coming. Last minute changes.
Tommy just striding out there.
Oh yeah, I know. Now I got food.
I just spotted a Lever Havili over there, so he'll be playing lock. And he's played some good footy this year, but if he gets a few extra minutes, we might benefit there in the middle. So Lever Havili. He's there next to Jai. Jai, Jack.
Since we've moved here, bad juju.
The third one along in the second green one was sprinting
Spring again. Isaac Thompson. Well, I mean, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so
Did he pull up sore from training the other day? Maybe.
there's Frenchie.
Maybe it's a calf. See, he's got one sock up and one sock
Oh,
down.
it might be a car.
got an excellent together right now.
There's your 2 debutants there. Matty French, Deontay Upper. And over here is Shibasaki. So all the debutantes within the frame there for the Rabbits.
Catching the high ball. And not running in defence.
We've got some old games that he played.
We'll see on Saturday.
Shivers. Shibasaki.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah.
From Townsville to the Rabbitohs in 1 week, and into first grade against the St George Dragons. In a rivalry clash, 2 traditional rivals.
He didn't have a great game in defence. All right. He looks like a good average player. They're done. And they lost, so...
Yeah, well, they had to put it down.
Yeah.
Good, new leg swings on you boys, a new leg swing. On cheese. Let's go, connect to your face.
Yeah. Score. Just for his size and his defence. Number 20. I don't know if you ever watched him as a real
It couldn't be too long to go now. Just splitting up the backs and the forwards.
I'm just surprised that he's not.
You just had to swing the camera around, just had a little movement there. But
Poor old Pete Mamazoulis, he's the smallest guy out there again.
Yeah, now that Jai's not
Yeah,
there.
that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
so they might be starting the ball work soon. We might be turning cameras off momentarily.
Actually, you were here the week we welcomed David Turner. He came over to our table.
Yeah, no, I was going up the coast, yeah.
Yeah, so that's obviously the forward and the back six, Dan Hornby and that. First station.
Sparky. Isn't it there?
Jason Dimitri.
Oh!
Good
Sorry.
story.
I was thinking, because Clarky's
No, just
played for
because...
Wombats. Did you know that? Yeah.
Oh, he's playing. I saw him come in this morning, but...
Yeah, he's going.
Yeah.
Comes guys.
Yeah, Parker came in with his daughter this morning, but I
Yeah,
didn't know he was playing again.
he's going to be playing for the Wombats.
Okay.
That's
An open
Tano,
age
still
thing, I
suspended.
suppose.
Yeah, A grade.
Yeah, Hayes Mellows is over there now. Look, I don't know if he was there before when you were looking.
Where's that?
With the rehab group next to AJ.
Well, he wasn't. He was with the Eagles.
Yeah, well, AJ's over there now.
Yeah.
Nice taken. Dion, the hands.
Yeah, it is, Gus.
Just-
yeah.
Just reached out and grabbed it.
You're doing the Tony today. I already said
Oh,
that
it was
like
nothing.
5 minutes ago, Nick.
Can't hear this.
The skill.
Yeah.
Good. And there's a lot of that.
There's no pressure.
Bridget, I wonder what he's like with catching the high ball and running in defence.
Yeah, but there's no pressure.
Yeah, right.
Put the pressure on as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's long.
I remember him as a lot skinnier sort of player.
Only your shoulder. That's all right. We got plenty this morning. We got plenty of action in 4K for the fans. We'll have a look at the forwards over here, eh? So the big fellas. Oh yeah, 3 minutes left on the clock. Well, we've got the timer there on the big scoreboard. But it's all happening. Forwards over here doing some sprints, bit of fitness. It's like the old touch and get out of it, the old Bobby Jimmin at Moore Park. There's Kepi, he's back. Now for a drink. Boys.
No. Lockie did a couple, but nothing really. I think Dean did a
I was just going to say Dean Hawkins.
Yeah.
I think we ain't coming.
Hey, Gus.
Good morning.
Well, I thought I wasn't coming either, but the last minute I found out it's today. After the
There's the badge.
well, it was a,
Do you have a badge?
Yeah, I know.
look, I'm all prepared.
Yeah, yeah.
Always wondering.